we are. Hi guys, it's Cynthia. I'm so excited. This has been something I've been waiting to share for so long, and I know I got to give little snippets here and there to people, and I was able to invite a lot of people into the group to find out more. But today is the day that we finally got word that we are able to go live and to share what this new opportunity is all about, and it's the hybrid rev share that I've been referring to for it's been at least a few weeks since I first made mention of it on Facebook. So without further ado, I want to just have everybody quickly watch something that I think is going to speak to any of us that are in rev share. It's going to help us to understand what where we're at as far as what this company is not, and then I'm going to explain to you what we are, and or what it is. I keep saying we because I feel like I'm part of it already. But anyways, okay, so without further ado, just watch this and I will be back in a moment.
There are two main reasons why more than 99% of rev share sites fail: dishonest or incompetent owners, and no long-term sustainable success plan. Now, the reason we need honest and competent owners is pretty obvious. But why does a rev share site need a long-term sustainable success plan? Now, let's say a rev share site was making $1 million a day in sales. Pretty good, eh? Let's say the site has 20,000 members sharing in that revenue. The average member would be earning approximately $50 a day. Not bad. But what happens when membership grows to 40,000 members, and the site is still only taking in $1 million a day, which is still really good? The average member is now only making $25 a day. Now, what happens when this doubles to 80,000 members? I'm sure you can do the math. Individual members start making less and less and less. And now you have pending withdrawals, slow earnings, and tons of withdrawal restrictions. Nobody is happy anymore. But this doesn't have to be the case. There are ways to ensure members get paid more and not less as membership increases. There are ways to ensure a rev share site remains 100% sustainable forever. Come check us out to find out more. Freedom5.net.
Okay, so there you go. So first of all, please excuse my very messy office. I don't really have time to clean these days because there's too much excitement going on with what we've got with Freedom5, and of course there's other projects on the go too, but this one is what has got me more excited than anything I can think of in a very long time. I've been somebody who's been in business for myself for a lot of years. It's been well over 16 years now, and this is very unique, and I'm going to show you why. So let's just get right to the little presentation here. Okay, so Freedom5. So technically what this is, one of the most exciting things about it is that it's like a rev share. It's kind of like a rev share crossed with an HYIP, which is a high yield investment plan. This is different than something like that because of the fact that we're not guaranteeing a certain percentage per day, whereas most of those, or just about all of those, do until funds run out and then they take off. So I think we all know with those, sometimes it can be good to get in early, but sometimes you can get in one day and they can shut their doors the next day. So it can be very, very risky. There's also not products involved that are being sold, whereas with us, this is it's definitely like a regular rev share. So you can earn 5 times your income, and you're going to find it's going to be the most profitable platform online. So now meet the owners. I am lucky enough to know them. Some people have told me, you know what, keep that to yourself just in case something happens with the site. You don't want to put that out there. And I have to be honest, you guys, I have total confidence. I have total faith in these guys. I've known them for just about as long as they've known each other, which is 30 years. We go way back. They are from Canada. They're 100% transparent. extremely honest, and they are reliable, you guys. We can trust in them to have our backs, and they're looking at doing, this is, we'll get to it, but this is so much bigger than just the platform that we get to see right here and now. So first of all, a little bit about their background. They have years and years of experience. There's over 20 years experience in web design and programming, SEO, driving traffic to sites. Especially JJ's had huge success in that. He's the techie guy in the background. We've also got somebody else who's a third owner. He's a silent partner and very techie as well, but again, he's a silent partner. So these are our front men that get to share everything with us, and that we're going to see on the Facebook page, and that everybody's going to get to know over time. And you guys are going to fall in love with them. They're so easy to trust. When I say easy to trust, it can be easy to trust certain people that are going to take advantage of you. You are never going to have that with these guys. They're good people. And I would never get my name behind something if I didn't feel 100% confident in them. And I can tell you, I've never felt as confident about any program I have ever been in, and there have been several. I've never felt that 100% reassurance until now. So I'm so ecstatic that I get to be a part of sharing this with everybody. Okay, so also online marketing. They've been in marketing for years as well. MLM. They've got some amazing, they have had amazing success in MLM, both online and offline, whether it be selling product or the way that they actually became most successful was from driving traffic to their site. And most of what they did in their MLM business, the top recruiting, was because of the mass traffic that they were able to drive to their page, and to sign people up that way. They were phenomenal. And I know that firsthand. Also, affiliate marketing. They have got not only wonderful experience themselves, but they've also got links to some of the most successful people around the globe. And especially Wally. Wally actually has massive connections. Both of them do, but Wally has got massive connections, and he's just come back from quite the event in San Diego just recently, and the connecting that he did out there was even more amazing than what he's been able to accomplish so far as relationships that he's made with people that are extremely successful in the industry. And there's a lot that he's going to be able to bring to the table because of what he's got going on in the background with some of these fellows as well. Okay, next, so everybody's going to want to know what the cost of the ad packs are. So there's one level, there's no different tiers, it's just $5 ad packs. Each ad pack is $5. You can earn up to a cap of 5% per day. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying this is a guaranteed 5%, whereas an HYIP would tell you that that's a guaranteed 5%. This is all going to be based on system generated earnings. Okay, so what people are actually putting into the system. So some days it could be 1 or 2%, 3%. Some days it could be 10, 15%. Now the cap is going to be 5%. Anything up and above that is going to be used as a reserve. Okay, and that reserve is going to just be able to sustain the program even longer, but there's other ways they're able to reserve as well. And there will be, actually the guys will be putting something on Facebook in the very, very near future, actually within the next couple of days, explaining all of this, because I know so many people are saying, how is it even possible that they can pay out 500% and be sustainable? It doesn't seem doable, but they're very intelligent business owners, and they know what they're doing, trust me. So all ad packs do expire at 500%. So what that means is that's your 5 times your earnings. So you put in $5, it's going to expire at $25. So that $25, you can take that out and you can put that back in. Let's say that you start out with, actually we'll go to an example here. So let's say that you buy $100 of advertising packs. Okay, what that's going to expire at will be $500. So your profit on that is $400. So it's actually your earnings are going to be 4 times. So it expires at 500%, but you can see the difference there. It would be $400 that you've actually profited. Now keep in mind that every time that your earnings reach $25, because that's the minimum, every time that your earnings reach $25, you can withdraw that. It's going to go into your earning balance. As soon as it expires, it goes into your earning balance, and you can let it sit there. I don't know why you would want to let it sit there. Or you can withdraw that, and then you can put that back into the system. So it's like compounding outside of the system. Totally up to you as to whether or not you want to pull it out and keep it for yourself, or if you want to grow your account even larger. I think most of us that have been in RevShare, we all know the smart thing to do, but it also depends upon what you start out with. And it doesn't have to be 25. You can take out whatever you want. But as soon as you've got cash earnings, the minimum that you can take out is 25. And that's the minimum that you're going to have in earnings, because once they expire, it's one $5 share is going to expire, or ad pack, pardon me, is going to expire at $25. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so how long until my ad packs expire? Again, this is going to fluctuate. It's going to be based on daily earnings. So anything coming into the system, this is all real earnings, okay? There's no fake system generated earnings like we have in just about every other RevShare out there. The earnings, again, are up to 5%, but some days they may be a little bit lower. I'm kind of reiterating what I just said, but I really want to make sure that that's clear. If they are at 5%, this is going to take a minimum of 100 days. So if you figure out that, let's say that you put in 1,000, it's going to take approximately 100 days for you to make 5,000. That's if we were at the 5% every day. And I think we're going to be pretty high, especially in the first little while. I've got a lot of people on board, and the numbers people are talking about already, everybody is seeing the potential with this and just blown away. And I think we're going to have a good, strong, solid system. People see this is where they're going to be able to make money and confidently be able to take faith in the fact that their money is going to grow exponentially in this system. Okay, so is there a repurchase rule? We kind of just went over that. No, and yay! That's part of the sustainability of this. Once the ad packs expire, again, they must be withdrawn, so it has to be fresh funds that are continually being put back into the system. Okay, minimum and maximum funding into your account. Your minimum ad packs you can purchase is 1, so that's $5. You can start out with just $5. And your maximum ad packs you can purchase is up to 1,000. And the reason for that is because no account can have more than 1,000 packs at a time. Okay, so people have said to me, oh, well, what do I do if I want to compound and I want to grow it even higher? Well, that's okay, because whatever you take out, so let's say that you've got 100 ad packs that have expired, you put in 1,000, you have 100 ad packs that have expired, well, you can turn around and put those back in up to 1,000. It'll stop you from being able to put in over a certain amount, and then you can continually grow that as well. Okay, so the minimum and maximum daily withdrawal, again, we've gone over the minimum is $25 daily, and the maximum you can withdraw is $500, and that is Monday through Friday. One thing I want to note, people have been asking, are there going to be system earnings over the weekend? And yes, earnings will continue over the weekend, unless that's possibly subject to change, but as it stands right now, yes, that is the case. There's going to be, system is going to generate earnings 7 days a week, but we can actually withdraw from our accounts Monday to Friday up to a maximum of $500. Oh, and another thing, actually, I'll get to that in just a minute. Okay, sorry, I'm excited. So is there a membership fee? Yes, there is a $5 monthly membership fee. You're going to see that it's going to ask you to upgrade your account. That's what it's referring to. The upgrade is referring to your $5 membership fee. And this money goes towards the programmer maintenance, incentives, promotion of the site, that sort of thing. Okay. Do I need to click or surf ads? Yes, but only 5 a day, going with the 5 theme. And you know what? Quickly, speaking of the 5 theme, I'm just going to address this because I know a lot of people have said, oh, is this related to another company that ended with 5? If you've been in the business or in the industry, you know what I'm talking about. And I can assure you there is zero relation. There is absolutely no relation whatsoever to that other company that took people for a lot of money. Our guys, Wally and Jay, they don't do business. They don't do dirty business. They are, again, they're good guys, and they're out to make a successful plan. And this is going to be around for a lot longer than a matter of months, or even longer than a matter of a year. We're going to be around for a long, long time, and you'll see why. Okay, so you can purchase, can you purchase a surf-free plan if you're going on vacation, or or maybe you've got too many sites going at once and you're clicking ads all over the place and you want to minimize, that's fine. For $5, a $5 fee, you can go surf-free for 7 days. For $15, you can go surf-free for 30 days. So that means you're not going to have to click those 5 ads. Okay, now is there a referral incentive? Yes, 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 yes. And this is part of the exciting thing about getting in now. When you've got levels down, that makes it even more exciting, because you have potential to build a great big team and have that referral commission coming up to you. So this one is great because, yes, there's 5 levels. It's a total of 10%. So your first level you're making 5% on, second level's 2%, and level 3, 4, and 5, you're making 1% on each of those levels. So if you are not a recruiter, do not worry, because, and this is a very important thing for you to note. This is a bonus that we have going on. This is only going to be for the first 2 weeks, okay? Some people are misunderstanding and thinking this is going to be ongoing forever. For the first 2 weeks, you can pay an extra $10, okay, and you can get an upgraded referral. So what that means is another referral who's paid their membership fee of $5, so they are an active member. You can have one person placed under you. So that active member, they may bring in a team of 5, they may bring in a team of 100. You don't know what is going to happen from that one person, but the potential that lies before you is huge. Now, if for some reason within that first 30 days from the time that you've purchased you've made your $10 purchase for an upgraded referral, if there aren't any left, if for some reason the system dried up and everybody's signing up under a sponsor, not directly to the company, if there's anybody left over, then if there's not anybody left over, pardon me, I say that, you know what I mean, then that's okay. We're going to refund, or they're going to refund your money. It's $10 back to you. So don't worry, you're not losing anything. It's not a risk to you whatsoever. It's just an added bonus. But it's really important to let everybody know. We want to get everybody in that first 2 weeks and get people going right away. So this is a real bonus for people, again, that may not be recruiters. Okay, so which payment processors can I use? Bitcoin. With Bitcoin processors, there's no fees. Now, some people are saying like, oh, why are they stressing Bitcoin so much? Well, there's a number of reasons. A few reasons. First of all, Bitcoin is, I know not everybody understands what Bitcoin is, but please know it's just a currency. Just think of it like USD or euros, that sort of thing. It's just a currency. The different wallets you can choose from, like a payment processor, can be Coinbase, blockchain, I think local Coinbase, I can't remember all of them, but you can Google, there's going to be different ones that are available in your area, in your own country, that may not be available worldwide. You're going to see when you're signing up, and by the way, you do not have to pick your processor right now. You've got to do that. Make sure you do that when you actually fund your account, but there's no rush to do that right now. Not all the payment processors are showing right now either. So we've got time to figure that out as to which ones we want to use. But I highly stress opening up a Bitcoin account. There is information on the site in the file section as to what Bitcoin is, how it works. The biggest benefit to Bitcoin, and the reason the guys were actually originally going to go with just Bitcoin, because there's no fees, so they're able to give their members, the perk of having no fees. They're going to keep it like that. There's no fees for the Bitcoin processors. The other ones, there will be fees, and it's whatever's applicable for them, whatever it's costing them. They're not going to be profiting off of anybody with fees. The other thing about Bitcoin is that it can be an instant, well, with Coinbase, it's an instant transaction. Okay, so you're paid out right away with Coinbase, because within one Coinbase account to another, it's instant. Within other Bitcoin accounts, so let's say because you're going to see on your site, it'll say coin payments or Coinbase, and technically those are both Bitcoin. You can use Bitcoin in both, but with coin payments, you can use, if you're using blockchain or anything else like that, that's when you want to sign up with coin payments. Okay, so anything that's not specifically Coinbase. Any of the other ones, blockchain, that sort of thing, the other things, or coin payments that you're going to use for Bitcoin, those always, no matter, it's not just Freedom5, it's anybody, they always have to go through a confirmation process. So if you're going Coinbase to Coinbase account, like one account number to another account number within their system, it's instant. If you're going to something else or paying somebody else, then it's going to be, you have to wait for so many confirmations, and that's from their company specifically. So it could sometimes take up to an hour or two or even longer for everything to be confirmed. Whereas again, Coinbase, instant. So we're going to have Payeer, Solid Trust Pay, Perfect Money. Payza, we've stated Payza is going to be a processor. This is actually something that is not 100% right now. There's been some inside discussion as to, and actually, but we're probably going to put something out there to everybody asking about Payza. I know a lot of people use Payza, but a lot of other rev shares have been having issue with Payza, and the last thing that the guys want to do is have anything putting a halt to this. They want this to be flowing smoothly straight through. So that was the other thing with Bitcoin. With Bitcoin, nobody can actually, there's no processor, no other processor can actually stop them from paying people out, whereas Payza has slowed down payments and stopped other rev shares from being able to pay people out. So that's a little bit of a concern. We're just, we're going to have all that hammered out before the actual launch though. So in the meantime, again, do your due diligence, set up some kind of a Bitcoin account or one of these other guys. In the meantime, you've got time. We're going to be in pre-launch for, well, we've got some time. We've got a good, at least, I think it's about 2.5 weeks or 2 weeks. Or, oh, no, just under 2 weeks, I think. Okay, now for the bonuses. Ooh. Okay, so we are going to have membership jackpot prizes. And what that means is anybody who has paid the $5 upgrade fee, there is going to be, you are going to qualify. You're going to be put into the draw to qualify to win these cash prizes. Okay, these are going to be something the guys will announce in the near future, shortly after, or maybe just before we launch. So you guys will get to see what that's all about. But it's awesome because anybody, it's not a matter of referrals or anything like that. It's just so long as you're an active member, you're a paying member, you qualify. We also have weekly leaderboard incentives. Okay. Okay, so I want everybody to understand, last and not least, that this is ultimately far more than just a rev share. When we say that it's a hybrid rev share, it is more than just a rev share because this is the initial platform. Freedom5 stands for 5 different modules. Okay, so there's going to be 5 different ways that we can earn income. This is one way, and you guys can see how much income we can make with this. It's huge. So the plan is that over the course of the next year, all 5 modules are going to be rolled out, and it's going to be, the timing is going to be very important as to when they do that. It's going to keep excitement on high. It's going to keep your people coming in. You are constantly going to have a flow of people asking you about this and drawing people in. And remember, even if it's not you, so long as the system is generating a lot more people coming in, it's going to grow exponentially, and it's going to keep the whole company running that much stronger. But there's these 4 secret modules that the guys have coming out. I don't even know about them, and they share just about everything with me, but there are, I know that they've been working on this for even longer than they've been working on the rev share, so I know it's huge. I know it's going to be crazy because you don't have to be in all 5 of the different systems that they have that are all, again, going to fall under the umbrella of Freedom5. But you have opportunity to, you can just do the rev share if you want, or you can do Freedom5 part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. It's up to you. But again, it's going to give you 5 different ways to earn income. So really, really, really cool. Okay, and again, it's going to be rolled out over the next year. So that's the plan, at least, so long as everything runs as smoothly as anticipated. Oh, and they're always ready for bumps in the road too. They've got some techie people on board, so and they've also got an accountant on board. They've got a lawyer on board. They've got the whole business plan in behind, and the system and the people that they have working with the company are looking out and making sure that everything's done properly with this, and that everything is going to be a huge success. So if you are ready to create financial freedom, I'm going to ask that you please contact the person that shared this with you. If it wasn't me, do not sign up with me. Please sign up with whoever was the first person to share this with you. I'm all about staying loyal to people. So please make sure that you do that. If you're sent this, or if it's posted on somebody's YouTube, please sign up on the link below. And I'm just going to quickly, before we go, I'm just going to give me 1 second. I want to show you the website. 1 sec. Okay, so here it is. This is the Freedom5 site. So it's freedom5.net, not .com. Make sure you're going to .net. Okay, you can see all the different links we've got here, just like a regular rev share. If you scroll down, you're going to see that video that I first introduced you to, so you can see it right there on the site. Enter your username, you can log in. So it just gives a little bit of information on the page there. I want to show you guys where we're at right now, so give me just a second. All right, and let's go. I want to quickly, just one thing. Let's see where we're at right now at the time of this video. So we haven't even launched, and look at that. So we already have 1,500. So we're over 1,500 members, and we have not even gone, well, I mean, today, right now, is official pre-launch. So that's super cool. I can't imagine where we're going to be in just a month from now. If you're watching this a month from now or whenever, take note of that, because that's pretty cool. So again, that's under that. I just found that under. I think it's just right on the main page there, right at the top. And promo tools, I want to show you guys too. This is where you're going to find your referrals. Okay, I'm not going to click on there right now because I don't want everybody to see all my referrals. I don't really have time to do all the editing of blocking out names. I think that pretty well goes over everything that I wanted to show you guys right now. You know that we're going to have more videos coming out. If you are not on the Facebook page yet, please message me. Actually, don't message me, message the person that shared this with you, whoever it may be, and just make sure that you let that person know that you want to get into the Facebook group, or else you can just go to, just search Freedom5, and you're going to come up with us right away, and we will welcome you to the page. Okay, bye guys!